your girl, Moshua Loriel, aka Molo with In the City magazine. And today we are here with the well-known, well-respected Mr. DJMLK. How you doing, darling?
I'm cool. I'm cool.
He said, I'm cool.
Yeah. How you doing?
I'm doing real good, honey. Trying to get over these allergies. I hope I don't sound too crazy right now.
You'll be all right.
So how you been? I know you just getting back from out of town. So you do residency. Well, is it residencies? Is that the word?
Yeah.
Do you do it in Vegas and in Miami?
Vegas and Miami.
Which one you prefer?
I don't know. That's a hard decision.
Are you used to it yet? Because I feel like when people get started off with any kind of industry and you get to travel and stuff like that, it's all these places that you want to go. But do you ever just like get used to it?
It's in my blood.
Okay.
I mean, I live by club, studios, airports. So
I understand.
Yeah, that's the best way to sum it up.
I understand. But of course, you are a GA native, so we know
that.
You know you're a rare breed.
Georgia boy.
You know it's a rare breed now.
We some dinosaurs. Yeah.
It's so hard in Atlanta to find people that's actually from here.
Correct.
So how was it like coming up here? Like, do you remember old Atlanta, how things were when you were a teenager and things like that? Like,
I mean, I moved here the end of 2001.
2001.
The end of 2001.
Okay. I still feel like a lot of things have changed since then. We've lost a lot of businesses, a lot of clubs. Is there anything that you miss from then that we don't have now?
Nightlife.
Really?
Yeah.
I agree, but why do you say that?
I say nightlife, I'm meaning the partying wise. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, in the 2000 era, like 2000 to 2008, 10, like people would actually have outside having a good time.
We were actually dancing.
Yeah, dancing, you know what I'm saying? Like it was a good time. Like you wanted to be outside.
What do you feel like killed that? What do you feel like changed that energy that used to be in the clubs when we were younger? I'm about the same as you, so I know what you're talking about. We used to really dance. We used to dance with each other. I feel like it kind of faded away. What do you think kind of changed the trajectory of like the club life and stuff like that?
I mean, of course, the economy.
That.
You know,
that part.
Of course, you know, COVID played a big role.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
You know, venues went from being more club to lounges. So a lot of different factors.
Sections. I think sections played a big part in losing, because it turned out like it used to be like the huge dance floor and there was a couple little sections and people up in the section, but now it's like the whole club's a section.
Yeah, and also the lifestyle of different generations.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, because we got the lounges now with the sections and the newer generation, you know, they're not, you know, hip to the dance floor.
Yeah.
And so,
you
know, they're cool. You know, they cool with the section and chilling, and the female, they make it up every now and then, you know, to bust a move or a crowd. But the club owners or the promoters, they still want the energy as if it's a club. You know what I'm saying?
I get that.
But if it was a lounge / restaurant, you know, they came there to vibe, eat.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah, it's not proposing to do the same thing. How does that affect you as a DJ? Do you feel like you just prefer doing it then, or is it you okay with it now?
It makes my job easier.
Really?
You know what I'm saying? You know, because like I said, when it was a dance floor, you know, it was a test. You know, to keep the crowd on the dance floor, to keep them dancing.
That's such a good point.
Now, if they just want to chill and sit down and vibe out and like that, you know, feel like they're at home.
Yeah.
It's cool with me.
You like you, that's for me to have to do.
Yeah. You can't force them. You know what I'm saying? But once again, like I said, it's a different generation that's outside.
That's true.
You know what I'm
saying? That is so true.
Yeah.
Okay, so then let's go back to you starting as a DJ. So first of all, DJMLK. I know your name is actually MLK.
Yeah, MLK are my initials.
But do people ever like ask you if you're actually like related?
I mean, last name King, birthday before his.
Really?
My birthday on the 14th, his on the 15th.
Have you ever heard you have an uncanny resemblance that like you could actually
of course. I mean, you know,
that's so ironic.
I mean, that last name is powerful.
That's
you know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? So I get that all the time.
You're like, I'll take it.
Are you related? You know, someone down the line.
Yeah.
Energy wise, I mean, it could be.
I know that's right.
I mean, I feel it.
She said, if I could be compared to anybody, that's not a hard example.
You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah.
So how did you start with DJing? I know that your father was a DJ.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did it incorporate to you? How did you get the bug?
You know, you got this something just internal, like it's just in my veins. It ain't so much of, I don't know when I started. I mean, it's just
Really?
automatic.
Is it like what? You were just like at parties, you're like, hey, you know, let me,
I mean, like
let me change
even
the
when
vibe.
even my dad was DJ. I mean, I got pictures of me around his equipment.
Mm-hmm.
So it was something I was always around.
Right.
It's just when I got older, just picked it up. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I can't be like, hey, I started this age or none of that.
That's what's up. So then, when did you feel that you started taking it seriously? What was the?
When I moved from my hometown. I mean, my hometown is small, Washington, Georgia, and it's a ceiling.
Okay.
And
exactly.
So I told myself I wanted to, progress and my brand and take my talents, to the next level. Got to go. I did Augusta, Georgia, did Athens.
Yeah.
But Atlanta was the real test.
Really?
Yeah.
So how hard was it? How hard was it to break into a scene?
I ain't gonna say I'm not gonna say it was hard, but coming to Atlanta, finding out that the club promoters and the owners, they didn't really care too much for us.
Really?
Yeah. It's not like in New York. It's the opposite.
Okay.
DJ, then the club owner, the promoter. Like when I moved to Atlanta and I found out, it was more about the promoters in competition of who they had at their party hosting. You didn't see no DJ name on no flyer. None of that.
I never noticed that.
Yeah, you didn't see that like back then.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? If you did, it was the DJ themselves, made their own flyers or posters. You know what I'm saying?
I never noticed that.
Yeah.
So what do you feel like changed the trajectory to where you guys actually got to be in the forefront? Like what happened?
I mean, it was a challenge. I mean, you had to, that's why I was outside so much. You had to be in these people's faces.
You had
know
to
what I'm
be
saying?
seen.
Like, and for me, being a part of the mixtape culture, and just, and being out and people hearing the mixtape, like I had to be in their faces.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's how pretty much my name, my face, me branding my name, like I had to be outside every day.
Yeah. See, and I've had this conversation with people before about how, because even though you can be talented in whatever you do, but if you're not consistent, like consistency to me beats talent any day. Because even there's so many people out here that's not as talented as other people, but because you see them, because they're out and because they're constantly doing it, they get to shine. Right. So I feel like it's a big part of like, you can be talented, but if you are not seen and you're not, out here, then how are people going to get to really recognize your face?
Correct.
So then who recognized you first as far as like, are you breaking into your being a major DJ? Like who was the first person to really give you your break?
I mean, I ain't gonna say break-wise, but it goes back to I said the mixtape scene kind of helped me. Mm-hmm. And the first person that, it was DJ Black Bill Gates and DJ Scream.
DJ Scream, that's crazy, okay.
Both of those guys, took me under their wing and showed me that the mixtape world help you brand yourself as well.
Okay.
And Black Bill Gates, he introduced me to kind of like my first like spot as DJing wise.
Okay.
That was Club Miami.
Nice.
It was on Beef Highway. So that's kind of like was my first home as a DJ. And the guys that ran that particular venue, they was known as Things Entertainment.
Okay.
Yeah, so Chris, Marley, you probably heard of Chris got the restaurant Hungry as Fuck.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, that's so cool.
Yeah.
Shouts to him.
Yeah, so Chris, you had Smurf, used to be Jeezy manager, Champ, Sherelle, all of them, they ran Stainless Entertainment was their crew and they was well known in the city. So that was my, I would say, first venue that I started like branding my name. Right. On top of the mixtape side.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so how did you get linked up with T.I.? How did that happen? Because I heard you guys, Scream told me you were like 20? Is that what happened?
Man, it goes, me and the Grounds relationship, it goes way back before even being on tour.
Okay.
I was always taught, fuck the help. I mean, my dad taught me how to talk to people. So, when I went to the Grounds office, I got to build a relationship with the head people. You know what I'm saying?
What'd you say? What'd you say for help? What was that quote?
Fuck the help.
Oh, I thought what you said. Okay.
Yeah, fuck help. You know what I'm saying? I mean, no Yeah, no disrespect to the intern.
No, I got you. I got you.
None of that. I mean,
got
but that's what my dad taught me.
Yeah,
Like, if you
yeah.
know how to conduct yourself and talk professionally, go in there and speak to the right people. So from Hannah, Jason Jeter, Doug, Clay Evans, Long Live Clay, all the main people I got to build a relationship with.
That's what's up.
And Clay, he was the one, that, we sat and talked, and I told him, I said, I want to be a part of a label, as a DJ, because back then in Atlanta, if you were associated with a major label, it was a big deal, from CTE, DTP.
Yeah.
And I told him, I said, I do whatever I need to do to put my work in, but I want to, to have that, a grand hustle DJ. And he saw my vision, and he was the one that gave me that shot. He the one that called me like, hey, you on deck? You know what I'm saying? T.I. got 2 shows in L.A. And he's real particular about who's behind him, who's DJing.
Yes,
so
I
at
believe
that
that.
particular time, it wasn't too many people that DJ'd for him. So to get the opportunity, and Clay knew my vision. I mean, shit, I took on.
That's what's up. Did I read somewhere that you like dropped everything at that time
Oh yeah,
to go ahead and do that?
I was in college at the time. My background IT. I'm a tech person, but yeah, I had a choice.
Dope.
I had a choice either go to class or go to the airport.
Shut up! You went to the airport.
Yeah.
But okay, so what gave you that confidence? Because even to hear you saying you was in tech first, like tech is such a secure field, especially it seems like now, like everybody's trying to get into tech. And you had the confidence to drop a secure field to go into DJing, which of course, I mean, when you're good at it, but like, that's something like, okay, I'm taking a real risk. This is an entertainment thing. It could come, it could not.
I mean, both fields are secured.
I don't know, that's right.
Life without music, life without DJs.
You got a point. You got a point. What is anything without DJs?
I mean, any profession that's is not dated is not going nowhere.
That's what's up.
I mean, I'm still involved in tech, but it's around my field. I mean, but like I said, I moved to Atlanta to pursue my DJ career. I didn't move there to do my college thing.
Gotcha.
Which was still there, but that's why I chose to go to the airport.
That's what's up. I love that. And then I love that you mentioned so many people. Like, I don't know if everybody who is watching realizes all the movers and shakers that he's mentioning right now. But, like, is there something to be said about the fact that, like, I feel like in Atlanta, it's a place where you have such accessibility to so many celebrities and stuff like that. You always see people trying to chase celebrities and stuff. But I think there's something to be said about you need to get in with the movers and shakers if you really want to make something happen, the people who have the real connection. Because you run around chasing celebrities and stuff like that. Like, or is there a difference to you? It's 2 different crowds. Okay.
You can be around that money crowd, like
real
the people
money
that that the real social factors.
Yeah.
Who are the veins of the black power, the black movement of Atlanta.
Yeah.
Or you can just be in the that gossip lane. It's up to you.
I like that.
You know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's up to you.
I like that. Okay, so as a DJ, do you prefer touring or do you prefer the club DJ?
That's hard. That's a hard decision.
You love them both equally? What happened?
Yeah, man. It's half and half.
Okay. What would you say is the difference? The biggest differences between like really just club DJ and the
touring. You're always on the go.
Okay.
So you got to get your rest, exercise. You got to be. It's a balance. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Club. I mean, that's maybe once a month or whatever. That's more.
And it's typically home, right?
Depending on if I'm in Vegas.
Well, not for you
because
you're in Vegas. I'm about to say.
Yeah, but it's still it's more chill because if I go to Vegas, I'm maybe DJing Friday and Saturday, and I can chill. But I'm saying, but when you're on tour, you're steadily moving. Either you're on a tour bus or airport.
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. Okay, well, y'all, I got a lot more questions for DJMLK. We're going to take a quick break. We'll be right back with In the City Magazine. Hello, family. We are back with In the City magazine. It's still your girl Molo, and I'm still here with DJMLK. All right. So look, I want to ask you something. When it comes to being a DJ, and you have so many people here who are trying to make it, and they're trying to get to DJs in the club, they're trying to get to the booth. I need to know your DJ do's and don'ts. Like, I need to know when you're in the club, what is the do's if you're trying to talk to me? What is the don'ts if you're trying to interact with me? Like,
So I'm gonna answer this question. That's a broad question, but most times when people ask me this, I sum it up from a lesson I learned from BMF.
okay.
You know, free meats, free the guys. So, popular record at the time that we still hear to this day, called Them Boys. There's some boys in the hood saying
anything for profit.
Yeah. So, I was at the time. They was paying DJs. Meechner was paying DJs $1,000. They would come in the club and pay $1,000. Whether you heard the record or not, you know what I'm saying? They was coming in and they was, and me, you know, I wasn't around at the time, but me seeing that, I'm like, you know, they really stand on business.
Yeah.
They really, you know, they believe in the product.
Put the money where their mouth is.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, to bring you back to the question, when artists come and make a request and all that shit, I tell them, I say, look, put down what you think it's worth. I don't care if it's a request
I like that.
or you a management.
Yeah.
Put down what you think this request is worth or your artist is worth.
I like that.
If they leave, they don't come back, or they put down $20, $50, I just look at it and keep it pushing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
That right there, eliminate everything.
But that makes sense though, because I feel like in any industry, in any entertainment vicinity, you have to invest in yourself. If you believe in yourself, you have to invest in yourself. That's why it's like it's not cheap to do nothing. Because whenever you try to be a singer, a rapper, any of that stuff, you gotta pay. And you think the DJ just gonna be up there playing your music for free?
There you go.
Thank God. What are some of the like best experiences that you had as a tour DJ?
Oh man. I mean,
Like give me like your highlight. Like what is something that you just feel like was unforgettable moments on tour? Like
wow. I mean, I don't really have none, because like I said, I'm not a starstruck person. I mean, I know what comes with my profession.
Yeah.
And I can say I mean, I made everybody except Big and Pop, Michael Jackson.
Would you have been starstruck if you met them, do you think?
Nah, not really. I'm just saying, like, I mean, I got different moments when my first time. Like everybody talks about it in the media of that time when 50 jumped on stage in New York. I was DJing.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying? Like, you know when 50 jumped on, it was Puff. It was a bunch of them on stage in Madison Square Garden. I was DJing that. You know what I'm saying? I've DJed with Jay-Z before. Like we was on tour. You know what I'm saying? Long live DJ AM. AM was DJing for Travis Barker.
Okay.
And like I say, it's a lot, but
yeah.
I know what comes with the profession.
Yeah.
So it's like I say, it just, I don't know.
You already internalized it to where you're like, look, I know what's coming, so I'm not about to be struck by it or nothing like that.
I don't be. I think I was more. I'm not gonna say starstruck. I was more on some shit. Or the first time I had a conversation with Bill Gates, not knowing it was him. You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean you didn't know it was him?
I mean, I'm in Seattle, and that's what Microsoft headquarters. That's where he's from.
Okay.
And I'm at the bar. He waiting on somebody, and we just talking.
Okay.
And my dad always told me your best conversation can be with a stranger. I didn't know. True. I was sitting talking to this guy, and until like a couple days later, you know what I'm saying? They was on the news. I said, man, I just with this dude at the bar.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? I was like, what the hell?
Talking to him?
You know what I'm saying?
That is insane.
So that was like, it was like, damn, wow.
That's crazy. Okay, so.
And that's tech.
That's what I'm saying. It is in your other lane. Like, what in the world? So I feel like Atlanta is a city that super pushes networking, right? Because we have like 1,000 networking events every single week. But, I feel like people throw that word around, but like, what to you is really networking? What is effective networking? Because like you said, you already met so many people. You linked in with so many people, put your face out there. So clearly you network, call it or not, because you put your face out there, you had the conversations, and you built up your career off of that. Right. So what do you think is like an example of like effective networking opposed to just going around and just not offering any value?
Well, to me, effective networking is that it don't matter what type of event it is, but making yourself worth knowing.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Whether you attached to a celebrity, and you're in that particular networking event because of that celebrity. Make yourself worth knowing of why you moving around the building, whether you passing out business cards or whatever, because you can leave it out, oh, man, this person.
Yeah.
But was it effective enough where they know who you are? You know what I'm saying? You go get an email response, or they go call, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. All right, so I know that you're an established DJ. You've been doing this for a long time, and we're in a technological age where you can do anything with AI. People get on a computer and do anything. Like, how do you feel with it being so accessible for people to just claim the title DJ, now by just hopping on the internet and doing stuff online? Like, does that make you feel any way?
Oh, nah.
No?
Nah, I mean, you still got to brand yourself.
That's true.
You still got to brand yourself, and I don't knock nobody. I don't care what type of DJ you are. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have branded yourself a certain type of way, I mean, that's what people know you from. Whether you, just a online DJ that streams and do Twitch or whatever, and that's your style.
That's
Me,
respect.
You know what I'm saying? I gotta be with the people. You know what I'm saying?
Style.
Yeah. Like I gotta be in the club area. I gotta be, in the mix. And so that's why I never, even when COVID was going on, people asked me, man, why you didn't go live? Like,
ain't my thing.
I mean, when I did do it once. I got paid. I did it for the house schoolers.
Oh, nice. Okay.
And it was over 100 schools. But me, right now, I was literally in front of about 3 or 4 cameras, just DJing.
Okay.
It's my first time. I'm live. Ain't nobody.
Were you nervous?
Nah, I wasn't nervous, but it was my first time. I'm like, damn, I'm DJing. I'm thinking myself, I said, damn, this is what these people were really doing in their house. They was DJing, you was online, but I'm looking out there, but just 3 camera guys, and they were texting me to shout out this school, but I adjusted to it, It didn't bother me, but once I noticed that I was getting interaction from the people, it made me go harder and think about imagining people on the floor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's not my thing.
No, so you wouldn't do it again? It's not like you wouldn't voluntarily do that. It's just like, okay, if you hired me to do that, baby.
I got to touch the people.
I'm like that too.
Yeah.
So even though I'm a host, I'm in front of the cameras, it's cool. But when you get to see the faces and feel the energy, it's just different.
Yeah, baby.
It's so different. Okay, so as a DJ, you guys are the cornerstone of hip hop. You guys are the ones pushing the music. You guys are the ones putting us on music and all that kind of stuff. What is your thought as having the pulse on hip hop right now? How do you feel about the state of hip hop in general right now? Do you like it? I mean, a great. Oh, he says terrible. Why do you say that?
I mean, the music that we're making right now, it's just terrible. You know what I'm saying?
Why do you say that though?
I mean,
in general. I know you're probably gonna say no specific things.
No. It's not a mood.
Okay.
Music is a mood.
Okay.
No, that's why the older music is outlasting.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? It's some of the newer stuff is not. It don't get you.
That is true.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's why the other genre, the Afro beats, and that's why they kind of came in.
Killing it.
Yeah.
Killing it.
It's a vibe, it's a mood. And some of the music nowadays is only lasting for about some 6 months.
Yeah.
It's not no longevity.
I definitely agree with that. And I definitely agree with the fact that Afro beats, I feel like it gives people such a positive energy.
Right.
You want to dance.
It's a mood, like you said.
You want to,
Everything you were saying is put you in that mood.
What would you like to see? What would you like to see in hip hop? What would you like to see come back?
I mean, I think it's coming.
It's coming? It's coming back? Everything goes in phases.
No, it's coming back around. I mean, they're, like you just said, everything is a cycle. But I was just, what's her name? I can't think of her name. She said this a while ago. I think Moshua, Ambrosia.
Oh, I love her. Oh, my gosh.
Yeah, she said, I mean, I hate to use the words that I'm about to say, but you got to fuck the music.
Yeah.
You literally you got artists and A&Rs. You got to get back in there when you really feel it. And you got to fuck it.
What does that that mean?
You gotta put your all into it.
I got you.
Whether you a man, shit.
I love that so much.
As a female, you gotta have sex with it.
Yeah, okay.
Like I said, it's a move. You gotta really feel it.
That's hilarious.
I mean, like
like that though.
I mean, you gotta name any song that like you feel it, like you know, like damn.
Yeah.
You play it over and over
and it's
again.
True. It's like an intimate relationship with it when you really love the music.
Yeah.
Okay.
You connect with the same way. You're gonna feel it the same way that artist created that vibe.
Yeah.
And the fans, or you connect with it. It's the same thing.
Is there anybody right now giving you that though? Is there anybody that you like that you appreciate their music right now? Any current people that you not really?
I mean, no, it's a lot of dope artists out there. It's a lot, and that's unheard of.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of them. I deal with them on a regular basis and everything. It's a lot, but they just, I think their time is coming.
Okay.
And when I say coming, it means that within some months, because we're getting back into that space where people want to hear real music.
Yes.
And these artists,
hear it every day.
Yeah, and these artists, you know, that I deal with on a regular basis, that I fuck with, they make real music. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, it's a time for it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think with all the little beefs, I
was just about to, I was about to ask you about that.
So the reason I say that is come back around because it's like I look at it as like a pyramid. You got the big dogs going back and forth, so people are listening.
Yes.
They want to listen to the diss.
On pins and needles.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yes.
So people are back to listening to music.
That's a good point.
You feel what I'm saying? So it's gonna trickle down.
Yeah.
You know, that if you're an artist that you've been making that, they're gonna, if you brand yourself and put yourself out there, promote yourself, it's back to people want to listen to music because you take the time out to listen about these diss records. You feel what I'm saying? Yeah. So it's gonna fall down.
Okay, because I was going to ask you that because I'm like, I don't think I've ever seen this many beefs at one time. I mean, we've had beefs all through culture, of course, but like this year, and it's only May.
Right.
It's been like 8 beefs. 7 of them with Drake. No, I'm just kidding. But like everybody's beefing.
Music, business, politics.
Do you think it's good for hip hop?
Of course. Music, business, politics. And king. Yeah.
I like that. So is there anybody up and coming that you have your pulse on? Anybody that may not be an unknown that you feel like you're listening to or no?
I don't have no kids. I don't have no dog. I ain't got no plant. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I got you.
So like I said, I could name a bunch of them. It's a lot of artists that I rock with. I can't. It's not no specific one.
I got you.
You know what I'm saying?
But
each one of them, they make real music. You know what I'm saying? It puts you in a vibe. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I said, the reason all that is coming back around. You know what I'm saying?
I got you.
Yeah.
I got you. But I know that you have an eye for talent. If I'm not mistaken, I think I remember, was it T.I. was on some late night show, and then he said that you were the one who put him on Iggy when they first.
Tip met Travis Scott and Iggy in one day.
Shut up, really?
Yeah, through me.
Okay, Humble, let's talk about it. Like, what we talking about? Like, that's a big deal. Like, Travis is one of the biggest artists out now, and she still is, honestly, overseas too. Yeah. So what did you feel like when you see somebody, what draws you to them to be like, yo, they got it? Like, what is it in them that you see?
I mean, it wasn't, me and Tip had a conversation at the time, and, he was looking for a dope female and looking for a dope male artist. And I mean, I forgot what magazine it was, and I was online and I came, the crazy part about it is that a buddy of mine out of Miami named Young Money, he was always sending me Travis music. Yeah. I was already listening to Travis. Yeah. And but I just happened to this article of Alex, I forget what magazine it was, and he was featured in there. Like they compared him to 3000 and Kanye. You know, Travis shoots a lot of his own videos. Yeah. He produced a lot of his music. Okay. And Iggy, she was in the same little the article about who's to watch for. And I went back to Tip. I said, man, bro, we might need to check with these two right here. Yeah. 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 It wasn't so much
of. You can't put people on out here, y'all.
It wasn't like it wasn't like I was like just I don't know, but like I know my ear.
Okay. Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I know my ear, and I know if an artist. If that particular artist is needed in the game, and I know the artist gonna be impactful, and you know, when I know you got it, and once the world see it,
it's gonna be up.
Everything else gonna sell
up and it's stuck.
Yeah.
Well, so speaking of female artists, I feel like there's an unprecedented number of females in hip hop right now.
Oh, no,
like,
of course. I mean, it's always been a lane for that.
Right.
It's always. You got to think about the Lil' Kim, Charlie Baltimore, Foxy Brown.
And even when they were out, it was. I still don't remember it being that many at one time. Like right now, there's so many female artists. I can't even name them all. Like it's just like.
I mean, it's a good thing.
Isn't that cool? I like that.
Yeah.
Is there anybody in particular that you were like are looking at as far as the who do you think is topping in the female hip hop right now?
I know top because they're all making fun music.
It's all fun, isn't it?
They're not getting distracted about other female rapper beef and all that. They're just making fun music.
Yeah.
All of them. Lotto, Sexy Red, Glorilla, all of them. They're making fun music.
I love that. That's true. That is a good point. We all just dancing and shaking.
They
we shake and tell like just having a good time.
You know, they ain't beefing with one another. Like,
They're
making fun music.
That's what's up.
Yeah.
Okay, so where do you want to go next? Like, what would be a milestone for you? Like, I mean, you've done so much now, but you're still young. You're 30, 31?
I don't know.
He's 20-something. Like, we're 20-something out here. But, like, what would be a milestone for you? Like moving from here, what would be something that you really look forward to doing?
So, to answer that question, anytime somebody asks me about goals and milestones, I'm living them.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying? You don't stop just because you did something. You know what I'm saying? It comes with the territory.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, when you done made that first million or you done did this, like ain't nothing changing. I mean, of course you know, financially different.
Right.
But you know, you still got to keep going. Like I done DJ'd, I done did everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like I say, even my first started doing the Dre's and, you know, in Vegas, you know, these different clubs. I'm thinking, you know, some oohs out, but it still work. You still gotta goddamn, you know, keep going.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm living my goals and any milestone. I'm just rocking and rolling.
I love that. And
you know what I'm saying?
I love that though, because I feel like also sometimes, like it's good to have goals, right?
Right.
But I feel like sometimes when you have milestones, like we don't realize that like you can get used to anything. We're so envious of people that have this and this and that, but we realize when people get this and this and that, they get bored with it.
Nah, I mean, you got to keep going.
Gotta keep going.
If you like say, I love what I do. You know what I'm saying? And you know, something you're good at, and if it's a need for it, as long as you're working on your craft, all the money and all that gonna come.
It's coming.
Yeah, all that gonna come. Like I said, once again, as long as you, it goes back to I said for us network. As long as you making yourself, you know, known and making yourself worth knowing, whatever profession you're in, whether it's tech, entertainment, entertainment lawyer, whatever.
Yeah.
They gonna come with it. Because that phone will still ring.
So just do what you love. The money's gonna come follow. It's gonna come follow.
Yeah.
Okay, so I gotta say, outside of Atlanta, because we know that this is now the mecca of hip hop, it is what it is. Like, where are your favorite places to DJ? Outside of Atlanta, like, what's your top cities? Like, who gives you the best vibes?
I'm gonna have to say South Africa.
Shut up, really?
Yeah.
I have always wanted to go to South Africa.
Joe
Why
Bird,
though?
Baby, Joe Bird. I mean, they don't care. They just came to party. Man, the club don't close. You can change clothes, go to bed, wake up, the club closed and everybody leave.
That's crazy.
Some people that, man, they just came.
I've heard that though. Like people love South Africa.
They came to have a good time.
And you were DJing out there?
Yeah.
Did it make you want to go?
Like go back or live or
like
move?
Live.
Oh, no, definitely. I won't mind having some property out there. But just the vibe out there, like, matter of fact, long live Bank Road Fresh. Road, my first time going out there, Bank Road had just passed away. And I still got it on video.
Yeah.
I play this song. Them folks going crazy like he was from there.
Yeah.
They didn't care what it was, Afrobeat or nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what's, oh my goodness.
Yeah.
I love that because I've heard so many things about South Africa. I definitely want to go there. So speaking of that, because you brought up Clay. Now, I know recently we lost a lot of Atlanta legends at a very quick pace. Yeah, Clay, Rico, Bankroll. Like, how do you feel like that has affected Atlanta? Has it made it stronger? Has it made you more aware? Like, how do you think losing those legends have affected Atlanta?
I mean, it affected it, like, you know, majorly. Because, you know, each of those pioneers were veins of Atlanta. You know, none of the pioneers can be replaced, but you know, somebody gotta step it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? You know, somebody gotta, you know, fill those shoes.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, we go come together, and you know, be stronger. You know, to keep that heartbeat going.
Mm-hmm.
But you know, somebody gotta step it up.
Yeah.
You know,
I love that.
that's how I feel.
Yeah, I appreciate that. And shout out to everybody who lost loved ones this year. It's been heavy for Atlanta. Okay, but so moving forward though, because you talk about inspirations, you got to know that you're the inspiration for a lot of people as well, right? You got to know that because Billy, that's why you're out here. That's why you're known. So like, what would you want your legacy to be? Like when you're done with all this, when you sit down and be like, all right, I've done my DJ thing. Like, what do you want your legacy to be? What do you want people to remember you like?
Mm-hmm. I don't know.
No? You're still so young. It's hard to think about that, right? It's hard to think about that.
I don't know. I mean, at the end of the day, man, reputation follow you whether you in the building or not.
That's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact.
You know, face card better than money. I don't know. I mean, like I said, I just want people, you know, face card, reputation.
Yeah.
That's it.
I love that.
You know what I'm saying?
I love that.
You know, because us DJs, we talk with our hands. I don't microphone out, you know what I'm saying? I can't answer that right now. You know what I'm saying?
Right, yeah.
You know, like I said, I still enjoy, you know, doing what I do.
I love that. Well, so you brought up family a little bit before. You was like, I ain't got no kids, I ain't got no dog, I ain't got no. Do you want that? Is that an aspiration for you, or is that not even a focus right now? You're not even.
It's on my timeline.
It's on the timeline?
It's on my timeline. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
How do you think that would be trying to balance? Like, can you see, like, living your lifestyle now, how you're moving, how you shaking, like, how do you think you'd be able to balance if you ever got into being a real family man? I mean,
it's with everyday lifestyle. Like if you plan to go to the gym, you know,
planning.
You know, it's all about planning. If you know you got this, it's kind of like if you went to the doctor and the doctor said, hey, look, you need to cut back on this. You know what I'm saying? You know, you're gonna plan on. You know what? I need to go to the gym, get these little miles in.
Yeah.
You need to cut back on this. You're gonna plan.
Yeah. I like that.
Yeah.
So anything in life, y'all, we in the entertainment business or whatever you're doing, you can have all the things. Don't let them say you can't have the kids, the family, everything else, your success. You just gotta plan.
There you go.
And balance. What's the last word you would say to any aspiring DJs out there or any aspiring entertainers, period? Like, what would you say, words of encouragement for people who are pursuing their dreams like you are?
Brand yourself. Brand yourself.
Like in the City Magazine.
Like know your strongs and your weaknesses. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because you can have the skills and the brand. You can have either or. You know what I'm saying? But you got to polish. You know what I'm saying? Both of them at the same time.
I love that. MLK, you dropped some gems today. It has been such a pleasure speaking with you.
Always.
And as always, y'all, you know, we'll be back with more in the City Magazine.